Nice. So first off, if you could just kind of tell me how you ended up here at the Courier-Post and how long you've been here.
Well, I've been here for 2 months. I was working in Wyoming and just decided I wanted to come back to the Midwest. Love Midwest sports and closer to family, and found an opportunity to work for a daily newspaper as a sports editor, and interviewed and got the job. So.
How did you hear about the job here at the Courier-Post?
Journalismjobs.com. It's a great resource to find all different types of media careers, and just looked and was looking, like I said, looking for something in the Midwest, and found this and immediately applied.
So I understand you're the sports editor. What all sports do you cover in this region?
I mean, everything, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, softball. I mean, anything across the board. I've covered everything in my career that you could think of, auto racing and badminton, everything you could think of. But yeah, mostly high school sports here. Nothing too crazy yet. So.
Okay, sweet. And then what is your region? What areas do you cover?
Right now, Hannibal, Palmyra, and Mark Twain. So center, Palmyra, and Hannibal. Don't really venture too far unless it's a major story. We might do something in Columbia. We take photos from St. Louis Rams, Cardinals, Missouri, things like that. So Mizzou, but mostly local things. So.
Okay, sweet. So would you say you have more of an emphasis on local sports as opposed to national?
Personally, I would say more local. I mean, we are a local newspaper, so I try to get local names and faces in the paper. I think that's what people want to read. You have to incorporate some national stuff. I mean, there's still people that want to know about the Rams and the Cardinals and Mizzou football and the Blues and things like that. But for me, at a local newspaper, it needs to primarily feature local sports.
Okay, nice. What would you say are some of your responsibilities that we might not realize as a sports editor? Are there any of those that we might not understand?
Relationship upkeep. I mean, keeping positive relationships with coaches and athletes and parents. I mean, what you see in the newspaper every day is not the whole story. I mean, you have to keep a positive relationship and good communication with, all of your sources. So I think that's a big one that people really don't understand how time-consuming that can be. Just keeping a healthy relationship with everybody.
Yeah, that's really cool. Would you have any suggestions for students who are wanting to work in the newspaper industry?
Stay hungry and be passionate about what you do. I mean, I love baseball, but and I'm not a huge soccer fan, or at least I wasn't. But you have to show enthusiasm and care about what you're doing, and because that really comes out in your writing. When you write something that people will know right away when you don't care about something. They'll see it in your writing, but you have to have an enthusiasm and a real drive, and care about what you're writing about and who you're covering and who you're speaking with. So.
Nice. Okay, sweet. Is there anything else you would just like to add, or?
No, I think that's good. So.
Okay, awesome. Sound good?